The WNBA, could I have done more? Well, guess what, Monica McNutt? I could have done less. Who's done more? Hell, a legitimate argument could be made that the WNBA wasn't doing it for themselves. For themselves. The commissioner of the WNBA came on First Take to thank us for what we was doing for the WNBA. Who else was doing it? Where were these people at?
Stephen A. Smith is 38. He clapped back at Monica, who recently checked him on his own show during an argument about the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, the rookie players, the vets. That whole situation, we're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All I'm saying is, hold up, ladies. There's an opportunity here. Go for it. Let that girl shine. I'm not talking about on the court. You compete against her, you try to take her out. Try to beat her. I get that part. But I'm talking about let that girl shine marketing wise. Let her get her bag. Find a way to maximize off of it and create an opening for yourself so you can get yours.
Well, I think that's sensible. I can agree with that. Honestly, I don't see how you can disagree with that statement.
That's the American way. Hell, that's the global way. But for some reason, my colleague at ESPN, Miss Monica McNutt, couldn't figure that out. And took a conversation and did something she has never done before that absolutely shocked me that she did today, that I totally and emphatically disagreed with, although I do love her to death. And I appreciate the great work that she does for me on First Take on ESPN and the great work she does for ESPN overall. I love Monica McNutt. But this is the first real disagreement we had. And since she brought it up on national television, I'm going to bring it up now.
Tell me why I thought he was about to say he was going to bring it up on national television too. But okay, he uses podcast. Nothing is wrong with that.
This is myself, along with her and Shannon Sharpe from Club Shay Shay, getting into it on this very subject. Watch where Monica McNutt goes. Listen to this. Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we gotta go. You guys.
So did you say
you're my guy, but
who does more than
Stephen
us?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the power that you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
All right, let's.
I got it.
You're my guy, but I'm talking to you.
I got it.
Guys, I really appreciate
you my girl, but you've missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen A., 3 years ago, you were not talking about the W at this level. Don't do that.
Guys.
Nobody was, Monica. You making Stephen A.'s point, Monica. Monica, you making Stephen A.'s point. Let me do my
job.
First of all, as it pertains to what Molly said doing her job at that particular moment, naturally in television, got to get us to commercial break. Sometimes damn the commercial break. But that's a subject for another day. I'll deal with that. Here's the bigger issue. You know, there's something that's going on and a lot of people run from it. But I'm not. Because I'm not scared of these subjects. Doesn't faze me at all. To address Monica McNutt's point, I found it very unfortunate that she would say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the executive producer of First Take. You ever heard of Monica McNutt? You have now, because she's on First Take a lot.
Well, is it the truth or a lie? This will be the truth for almost everybody. For most people, you did not know this woman before ESPN. Recently, she was on The Breakfast Club. She wouldn't be there if she wasn't on First Take first. So yeah, it doesn't matter what we really think about it. Is it the truth or is it a lie? And I don't have a problem with Monica, but yeah, it's the truth.
Chanel Gumake, absolutely wonderful, spectacular basketball analyst, etc., WNBA player in her own right. Ask her how it's been to be on First Take. How about Andrea Carter, who's a rising star in this business? How much do you think First Take helped that? What about Kimberly Martin? What about Molly Qerim herself?
Here's where Stephen A. is lost. Yeah, you put on a bunch of feminists and misandrists. That's what y'all do over there in Disneyland. But one thing you fail to realize when dealing with these people is that it doesn't matter what you do or how much you do. It's never enough. Doesn't matter if you're trying to cheer them on to get more money. As soon as they get to whatever level that you help them get to, which in my opinion, I'm going to question anyway, because it's like, why? No one's asking to hear from them, and if we never heard from them, we wouldn't be missing them. But hey, that's what you did, your decision. And honestly, I would have to side-eye you more than the feminists and the misandrists. You're the one putting them on. You're the one platforming them. So when you get a Malika Andrews checking you on your own show, whose fault is that really?
Now, I have sat back for years and taken a lot of shit from people. Some who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Some who act like they don't know just because they want to get at me. I could care less about people getting at me. I just want you to be accurate. And it is highly offensive to me when somebody implies or flat out states, like Monica McNutt did this morning, which was factually incorrect. I challenge anybody to find a show in sports television that discusses women issues, that discusses the WNBA or women's sports, that highlights and profiles female analysts more than First Take. It's been going on for years. One of my producers here is a guy by the name of Galen Gordon, who used to be a producer on First Take. He was one of the people who spearheaded.
Yeah, he admitted over years, men behind the scenes putting on women spewing feminism, women who eventually go on to reveal their misandry. It's men platforming those women. It's men giving them shine.
Highlighting diversity. You as an audience don't know this, but Monica McNutt does. The James Dunn and the David McKinnons of the world and others. These are black men overseeing First Take. My boss, the HNIC, as they say, one of the executives, the top 3 executives at ESPN overseeing First Take, is a black man by the name of Dave Roberts.
And what's annoying, sad, and pathetic is that there's way too many black men that's lost so far up mama's behind that they don't even realize what's going on. Stephen A. is one of them. This narrative of the men not supporting the women in the WNBA, that's been going on for years now. And it's such a lie. It's a ridiculous lie, because the WNBA wouldn't even exist without these men, mostly black men. I'm talking about the NBA that's been subsidizing their failure for 3 decades. So when they make statements like that, it should be offensive because they're not even grateful for that. I'm telling you, these WNBA players, they seem to have something in common with these same females on sports TV.
We have black women, we have white women. Mina Combs, let me not forget to mention her. There's a female host on my show. Anybody trying to let go of Molly? Before her, it was Carrie Champion.
Yeah, I've been talking about both of them and their misandry for years. Again, think back to who they've been platforming at the Mickey Mouse Club.
Before Numbers Never Lie came along with Jamel Hill, she's on First Take.
Keep going, proving my point.
First Take has spearheaded diversity and equity. You have any idea how offensive it was for me to sit there and hear Monica McNutt say that about me when I'm the one who handpicked our roster on First Take? Now, again, we're only talking about this incident. I love Monica McNutt. She's phenomenal. And she is a friend, and I'm a supporter, and I'm going to remain a supporter of hers. I just disagree with that one statement. Because I have to publicly defend the show. What she said is blatantly false. I'm not accusing her of lying. I'm accusing her of not knowing. Because she's not a liar. She's an honorable person. She must not have known. The WNBA, could I have done more? Well, guess what, Monica McNutt? I could have done less. Who's done more? Hell, a legitimate argument could be made that the WNBA wasn't doing it for themselves. For themselves. The commissioner of the WNBA came on First Take to thank us for what we was doing for the WNBA. Who else was doing it? Where were these people at? What do you mean we haven't talked about it? Years ago. Years ago, you weren't resonating. Years ago, you didn't have an audience. Years ago, you didn't have that audience because even the women weren't supporting the WNBA. And it was me on national television calling out the women to support the WNBA. I said it. You can find the tape. Yo, we should be talking about y'all more, but you got to resonate more. Y'all got to do better in supporting your own sport. The fellas got their sports. This is y'all sport. Ladies, why don't y'all support them more? The tape is there. It's in the archives. What are you talking about? It's been there. It's been there.
Amnesia, that's what it is. They got amnesia as they seem to forget every time. When Stephen A is full of it, I'll say it. But in this case, the truth is the truth. Now, Monica, she's a real WNBA fan. But all these arguments started by these fake fans on both sides, they're about to ruin it for all of them. The WNBA players and the league itself, they're all about to fumble this. I see the writing on the wall. It's only been a few weeks and the TV views are going down already. Then the first games featuring Caitlin Clark, no matter where she played, they sold out, remember? Obviously proving people purchased tickets because of Caitlin, for the most part. But now you can even look up games this week and they're not even sold out. The game's a few weeks out now. I'm seeing less interest in those ticket sales. From Angel's team, to Cameron Brink's team, to Caitlin Clark's team, that initial excitement isn't holding up. So I'm saying though, what's happening? Well, I already told you what's happening. I'll leave those videos below if you missed them. Listen, all of these arguments about the WNBA are not helping. Every comment section on every platform is filled with people saying I love how everyone's talking about the WNBA. Well, like I've said plenty of times before, simply talking and fussing on social media isn't translating into profit for them. This any publicity is better than no publicity. It's not going to work for the WNBA. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But even if somehow they magically turn this around, do you think they will ever thank the men that kept them running all these years? The men responsible for keeping the lights on in the gym? Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think below. Special thank you to Edmund. I appreciate you, Edmund, for all of your support, as well as Donald. Thank you, Donald, for supporting the channel. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.